Okay.
Let me know whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'll figure it out. I don't know. I'm ready.
All right. Welcome back to
Sorry.
That's okay.
Not ready. Go.
Do you need a drink first? Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. You ever finally sit down, like really sit down, and that's the exact moment someone yells your name from the other room?
Oh yeah, every time. It's like the universe knows. The second I get comfortable, someone needs a snack, the dog's barking, or my phone's ringing.
So whether you're listening in the car, hiding in the bathroom, or actually lucky enough to sit down,
grab your coffee and let's get into it. Welcome to I Just Sat Down.
Welcome back to I Just Sat Down. Today we're doing things a little differently. We're diving into the neon-lit, soda-filled world of the secret lives of Mormon wives, but we're looking at it through a different lens. Whether you're here for the mom talk drama or you're navigating your own path of healing and rediscovering who you are outside of mom, pull up a chair. We're going deep into the scandals, the shifts, and the strength it takes to live out loud. Stick around to the end because we're closing things out with some high energy chaos, 25 rapid fire questions for us to get into our opinions on these reality chaotic shows. Are you ready, Crystal?
Oh, I'm so ready. This is like, I love reality TV. I don't know. I don't watch it all. I really don't. Like, there's lots of shows that
so much, yeah,
I don't get into, but like when I get into it, like I'm invested. Like I'm here for it. I'm ready. And for some reason, I find myself drawn to these like weird ass religious centered shows that just draw me in because I'm like, who the fuck lives like this? I need to know.
What are they drinking in Utah? Like, what is that?
What are they drinking in Utah? What are they drinking in Arkansas? Okay. Like,
is that where the Duggars are from? Arkansas?
Yeah.
Oh, golly. Are they also, so what religion are the Duggars?
So they are, I would say it's kind of close to like that, but it's almost like a whole other situation. Like there was like this guy who started this like IBLP and it was like his way was kind of the way that they have done everything. So like
a Ruby Frankie thing. Have you heard about that lady?
Yeah, so it's a little bit different, but yeah, this is very much like it's I would say it's a cult like structure.
Gotcha.
Right? But and so like everybody went to like these conventions and they would all learn like from this one guy the same things, and that was like obey your husband.
Oh, like so very similar to the stuff. Okay. Yeah,
for sure.
I feel like, same with like the Mormon wives. Their leading is the male. Like man is king or your husband is king, and that's how you're supposed to look at him. And boy, oh boy, that isn't how we live. That's for sure. And the thing is that we're not here to judge. Like if you're Mormon and you're listening to this, like we're not judging the way that you are living your life. We're judging how it's being portrayed on reality TV, which I'm sure you're doing the exact same thing.
For sure, yeah.
The reason that we kind of like triggered this conversation today was because of everything that's going on in the media. TMZ has like highlighted all of this stuff with Taylor Frankie Paul, the mom talk leader of the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, and her longtime partner, Dakota, who, oh my God, have we not all met a Dakota or dated somebody similar to somebody like Dakota? Because how triggering is he on this show to so many of us? Like, these men.
So triggering. It's funny because
men like, lightly, but yeah.
I've had this conversation with one of my girlfriends. She was like, you have to watch Vanderpump. You have to watch Vanderpump. And I was like, no, I'm not watching Vanderpump. Like,
oh, it's a good one.
I like don't want to get into it. Blah, blah, blah. I did. Like
the Villa or Vanderpump?
Not the Villa.
Okay.
But like Vanderpump, like old school, like Jack Taylor. Like
saucy, yeah.
Okay. And I remember messaging her being like, my heart is shattering for these girls because I have literally dated an exact Jax Taylor, like lying, cocaine, all the things, right? And I just like every episode I was like getting heated. Like I'm like, oh my God, it was so triggering to me that I was like, oh my God. I feel like maybe that's why I kind of feel like I do feel for Taylor in this situation, because I'm just like, open your fucking eyeballs. Like, can you not just back up and like see the toxicity, see what's happening here? Yeah. And I know that when you're in it, you can't see past it, or sorry, you try to see past it, right? Because you see those glimmers of like this great guy, this guy who, and she's putting a baby into the equation, right? Like, she's had a baby with this guy. So it changes things for you, right? Like if you're somebody who's listening and you're like, yeah, okay, like have a toxic baby daddy, like I'm sure you can relate to her on a different level, because you're just like, but you're the father of my kids. So it's like, no matter what you do, I still need you involved in my life. To an extent, because we need to co-parent. And I think that's what a lot of their storyline is revolved around, is the fact that like you still need to co-parent. So we can tell you to get him out of your life. But she's like, but he's still in my life because I still have a child with him, which it adds that layer of like, fuck.
Yeah. And she's in therapy. Like she talks a lot about like how she does therapy, and it's like, she's just, I think it could be based on childhood or how her parents are, because remember whenever Dakota was treating her like shit and her dad basically blamed her, you got to think like the upbringing that came along with that type of mentality on how they are treating her. So does she just have this very closed off, like awareness, and then whenever she's getting loved bombed by Dakota, is she just like, but he loves me and he cares about me, and this person is showing me affection? Because I mean, I get it. Like I totally get that side of things, where like when somebody shows you love when you feel like you don't understand what that is healthy for the longest time, then you're like, oh my God, this person's my best friend. They really care about me. And then they're using you the whole time, but you're not aware of that because you're just like, yeah, but they love me and I love them and I'm going to take care of them and I'm going to be the hero and make sure that they're okay. Like there's so many things that we all have, these different toxic underlying issues that we're trying to, learn and heal from as we get older. But Taylor is not aware. I'm sorry, but there's just what the fuck?
But you say that, but then I see her being like, yeah, I have daddy issues. Yeah, I want to reach out to my dad and his family, and like her biological dad is dead. Spoiler alert. Yes. If you haven't watched the 3rd season, this is probably not the episode for you. But like she's literally showing, like you're saying, like, oh, she has no idea. She does, but it's hard to separate those two things, right? Because in that moment, you're being love bombed and you're just like, oh my God, I'm gonna, this is true love. He actually does love me. When really, in reality, I think when she does like get a reality check from, the other girls, or, somebody comes in and says it, she's not stupid. Whenever you're in those kind of relationships, it's so toxic and it's so hard to get away from and pull yourself out of. But like, there is a part of you that gets it a little bit.
Also, like, if I was getting relationship advice from Jesse, I wouldn't be taking it either. Like, these girls are not.
I know. I wonder why there's a restraining order, or was it? No, I think there's
It was Dakota did a restraining order against Taylor, so I'm doing one against Jesse because he loves Dakota, right? So I don't I don't know, how much of that.
It's funny because I don't even know, like, if they do continue this show, like, what's it going to be, like, the single wives or the single lives?
Yeah.
Mormon not wives, because literally 2 of them are still married, and neither one of them even live in Utah anymore. Like, Jen's moved, she's married still.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's...
Barely, almost, yeah.
Yeah. And then Whitney. And, like, Whitney's just killing it. Why the fuck would she do the show again? She's like, I'm young.
And Macy's good. Macy.
Oh, yeah, Macy. Right. Sorry.
Michaela's struggling.
Yeah.
maybe, I don't know, like once you start getting that attention and spotlight on you, do you kind of just like start to see like, oh, I have better worth. I don't need to be treated this way. Like, I think that was it for Jessie. Jessie finally got this like little peek out of her marriage, and she was like, Marciano, like, come on in and help me fuck this shit up, because I mean, Marciano is not a fucking golden ticket. So,
No.
so if that's what you're clinging to get the fuck out of your marriage, like, and Jordan,
clearly it's not happy. Yeah.
I just every time it's like these guys are on the TV, and like, yeah, I gag at how they treat their women, how they, not all of them, mind you, some of them I'm sure are wonderful behind closed doors and off the spotlight.
Right.
But it's just all these things that highlight and show up, and you're like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you thinking? The biggest thing for me, I know we were wanting to talk about like Taylor, Secret Lives versus The Bachelorette at this point because of everything that came to light. Now, I had a glimmer of thought because somebody had posted saying that they were still on the guide, that the show was going to still be on Sunday night. So I was like, okay, maybe they didn't take it down. Maybe they're fucking with us. And I'm a big conspiracy girl, so I'm like, did they even record a season? Who are these people? Like, did they actually do anything with this show, or are they just trying to like do something behind the scenes? Because Holly Weir is completely separate in my brain from real life. So the thing is, when they finally released this video, everybody was like, well, we already knew this season 1 that they were like this. Right. We already knew that. We didn't, though, because they didn't show her child getting injured and crying on camera. That was not part of the season 1 video.
I don't know, like, was she actually hit with the stool, though?
Well, what else do you think?
Like, I think that the stool was thrown at Dakota, and like, I think the explosion that was happening causes a kid to obviously be terrified. Your mom is flipping out, and she was crying. I don't think Taylor ever would maliciously throw anything at her children.
No, I don't think that either. No.
I don't even know. I heard too that like she was maybe being held in the garage by Dakota for a while. Like,
and he started recording after she was lashing out. Yeah,
I've been there.
Before. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I've never thrown like a piece of furniture, but like, I have been so absolutely mad that like I want to kill someone. And sorry, that maybe is a little extreme, but you know what I mean? When drugs and alcohol are involved, shit is crazy. Should her kids have been there? Absolutely fucking not. Mm-hmm. But I think that I feel like we've already, like, I was right there being like, what are you talking about? Like, my girlfriend sent this video and I was like, haven't we already seen this? Like, I feel like we've already seen this.
Parts of it, yeah.
Because we saw the episode where, her kids were there. Shit was real. She was arrested. Take it away. Like, all that layered stuff where I'm just like, ABC, what the fuck? Like, how do you not know this? Like, how did you not know that this is happening? Like, obviously, this video shows some more extreme things. I think that the internet has blown it up to be more than what it is. Like, even the video that I first saw, I didn't actually see her child in the video.
No.
It's literally somebody pointing, being like, Taylor's kid's right here. And it's like, okay.
I feel like I saw her daughter sitting on the couch. Like, it was dark in that room where she was. Like,
yeah, it is dark. To be fair, I saw it one time.
Yeah.
I watched it one time. Like, I didn't really analyze it. Whereas, like, there's people on TikTok who are literally taking this video second by second by second by second, analyzing every single little thing about it.
Yeah.
Which, like, I get it. And do I agree with the fact that you're throwing shit when your kids are around? Yeah, your kid could absolutely get hurt.
Yeah.
They shouldn't even be in that environment if you are drinking, period, to be quite frank. Yeah. I'm not saying don't drink around your kids.
Right.
I drink around my kids. That's fine. But like, there's an extent. There's a limit to that where some people don't understand that limit or don't know how to play within it.
I thought they weren't. Were they not allowed to drink or something?
No, Mormons are not allowed to drink.
Okay. Okay.
They're not also allowed to drink coffee, so I don't know how they're all fucking alive.
So it's hard because, yeah, I'm definitely the person that I can look past domestic violence. How? I don't know. But like on TV, right? On TV, you see it, so you're so numb to it, right? So
Yeah.
don't take my words out of context in a way that, like, yes, I can see past on TV because, like, we were like, I think you posted something, but like celebrities or football players and all these people that have been charged with all this shit, we wouldn't have sports, we wouldn't have movies, we wouldn't have these things, right? If they were all canceled.
Absolutely.
And I understand that aspect of it too. But for me, because I'm so triggered easily by certain things, as soon as I was aware that the possibility that her child is in the fucking room, like the other one, okay, he was upstairs sleeping. So yeah. Do your thing, have your fun, enjoy your time, and get crazy. As long as they're safe, you're okay, right? But also the daughter being right there in the room.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that you're angry and to the point of your red rage blackout angry. Definitely, I have been there. I am not perfect. We all can understand that side of it. The thing that killed me the most was the second that I heard that child cry when she threw that chair. To me, it sounds as though, right? And I'm not in the room, so we don't actually know. And editing and AI and everything is so legit nowadays that it could have fucking been misconstrued to that point. The thing was also, though, is after the fact when Dakota was talking to the police, it being season 1, you could tell he was like, oh gosh, is this going to go out in the public? Like, is she going to get posted everywhere for this? Like, is this going to be a thing? They didn't want to ruin her reputation. He wasn't looking to ruin her reputation and ruin this big this TV show, which was like, you can tell he was nervous. He didn't really want her to go to jail and get charged and all of this stuff. But he was definitely doing something to fucking pull forward, because all of these girls have come forward after the fact stating like, oh, I dated him, a friend dated him, and he's been the exact same person the whole fucking way through. Taylor and her ex-husband, maybe for the sake of the kids, but he hasn't come out and said she was this horrible, terrible mother and person and whatever else. And her mother always says like, oh, you're such an amazing mother. I mean, I don't know where her liability is or where her value is in saying that either, because again, not in these people's lives. It's literally just glimpses of the shitty highlights. Like we get the highlight reels. This is all just the shit in their lives. And maybe Taylor's a good show woman. Maybe she just knows this makes good TV having this toxic relationship. I'm going to keep feeding into it. I'm going to keep having him come over after all these people keep telling me that I'm an idiot and I shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, man. It's life.
The thing too that like pisses me off though is that like I still think that this is old news. Like ABC should have known that. Like I understand obviously this specific video coming out a couple of days before the premiere is like not ideal, and ABC had to do something, but like, put out a statement that she's had the substance abuse evaluation. She's had the domestic abuse evaluation following that arrest in 2023. She's completed all the treatment that she was supposed to, all the classes that she was supposed to for her probation. We see her go off to treatment in the second season. It's the second season? Anyways, I'm pretty sure. She leaves for like a few weeks. Okay. And like, I don't know. I feel like she's done the work to have ABC be able to back that and say that like, yes, in light of this video, not great. However, if this was The Bachelor and not The Bachelorette, I feel like we wouldn't even be having this conversation, because we would just be watching The Bachelor. Just
did you already watch The Bachelor before or never? Or
I've always been a fan of Bachelor Nation. I haven't watched like a couple of the like very last seasons, but like I still follow Caitlin Briscoe and a bunch of them, right? So I can't think of all their names right at this second, but like I loved watching Bachelor in Paradise. Like that was my jam. Like I am a Bachelor girl. I was super excited to watch Taylor only because it was like two reality shows colliding. Do I think that she was the best choice? No, that's on ABC.
Yeah.
And I feel like they were like dangling the fruit, and then they're just like, actually, just kidding. We're not going to continue on with her season, even though we knew from the very beginning that she was toxic. But I don't know. I think that obviously with the kids being involved, that adds a whole other element. And maybe that is where TLC was like, if we allow this to happen, we're going to get so much backlash. But I really already think that they went through that. As soon as they said Taylor Frankie Paul is going to be the next Bachelorette, people were like, huh?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Really? That's who you choose? That was even my response. I was like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah.
And then I started to get like really excited for this. But anyways,
I feel like
I feel like it will still come out because millions of dollars have been spent. Like if you're someone who's never watched a Bachelor season, like buckle up, okay? These people are going to like different countries all over the world. They're not doing anything small. Like these dates are like flying in a fucking helicopter around the city and like these big extravagant things. Like we're not going on like $150 date. It's literally like thousands of dollars that these dates are costing people. And that's what makes the show work, because you fall in love in the most magical places. Like how could you not be in love after that, right? Like that's
I think they will still air it though, knowing that at this point,
I don't know that ABC themselves will do it. I feel like it won't be on ABC. Like I don't think it'll be on TV.
Like it'll be like Netflix.
If it's made, it's coming out somewhere.
But
because they're not going to lose that much money.
But I feel like we already know who she chose.
Do we? I don't really know.
Oh yeah, it's out there everywhere. Who she's been hanging out with since the show.
Like Doug or whatever? Is that who it is?
Yeah. Also, spoiler alert if you're kind of watching. But
sorry, friends.
So I'm not sure. But yeah, I wonder if they'll even. I mean, yeah, they should just show it because it was pulling in viewers from everywhere. Like you said, like people that never even watched The Bachelor would be watching, or Bachelor would be watching. I haven't watched in almost 20 years because I was so bitter about the Jason, Molly, Melissa thing. So I haven't watched in that long, but this is the one season that I was literally going to set my PVR, DVD, whatever it is. Like I was going to set it up to record the episode so that I could watch them because I wanted to watch the shit show in which it was going to be, because you know that Taylor is fucking unhinged. She makes good TV. There's a reason why we're on season 3 and it's a Hulu show. Like there's a reason why all of these things came together and could just be really great producers. I also heard that Taylor was part executive producer of Secret Life, so I don't know if that's a thing or not.
Yeah, but she doesn't even know. Like she said on Good Morning America that like she was like, oh, I was just told that. Like I don't really actually think that they
put on for credit.
Yeah, so
but,
I don't.
But
I
they
don't
can't take her off, is what I'm thinking. Like they can't just let her not be on the show anymore. If that's the case, and if they're going to keep her on the Hulu show and they're going to keep making seasons of that, why the fuck would they not release the Bachelorette, knowing that this is all a money thing?
Yeah. Who knows? Honestly,
yeah. And I know you wanted to also touch on the Duggars, so I have nothing. I know nothing about these people other than they're this family who's been in the spotlight for, again, probably the last 20-something years.
Yeah.
They were kids.
Yeah, for sure. So they started out with, I think it was like 16 kids and counting. TLC picked up the show. It was this big deal, big thing.
Around the John and Kate +8 era, right?
Around that John and Kate.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of continued on. One of the oldest brother got arrested for some really sketchy shit with the sisters.
Yeah. I do remember that.
And then the sisters were actually forced to be on one of those like Dateline, I think. Dateline NBC. I think it was something like that.
Like
to talk to like that woman about what had happened. I think they did it from their home. but they had to like go on and talk. And I know in a couple of the girls' books, like later in life, they kind of said how like, you know, they were told exactly what to say and what not to say and all these things, which is already
or Diane Sawyer.
something like that. It's already their lives though, being told what to say, what to do. So I don't think that was like a big stretch for them. It was just kind of like what they did. They're like crying. These are young women who are being subjected to not only what they were subjected to, but also just like put in the spotlight, put on TV that was worldwide. Like it's very sad. Anyways,
the slow cooker, get the pressure in there and just you know, kill these kids' fucking childhoods as much as you can.
So after he was arrested for that, I think he was caught with like after that on the computer. This is their oldest brother, arrested for all that. Then they switched the show from being circled around the parents to circled around a few of the older girls. So they kind of it was like Counting On, they changed it to, which kind of went into like them courting and doing all their weird relationship, like not kissing before marriage, all this stuff. And then, anyways, he's in jail. The oldest brother is in jail. And then now one of the younger siblings, he's still like 31. Joseph Duggar has been arrested now for a 9-year-old girl while on vacation in 2020 in Florida. So he was taken in on those charges, I believe in Arkansas, but he will be like trialed or whatever in Florida because that's where this like not alleged because it really probably did happen. I don't want to say alleged, but I'm pretty sure that everything will happen in Florida. Now, because of this and because of, I guess, the charges that were against him, then like DCFS went into the Duggar home and arrested Kendra, which is his wife, with 4 counts of child endangerment and false imprisonment, which are Class A misdemeanors. So she was released out on bail. He is still in jail, but he's now had these 8 charges also put on him. So
the 2020 shit.
So the 2020 thing is still happening, but now because DCFS went into their home and found there's only like ideas of what has been found inside the home, but due to the nature of the IBLP and the teachings and like everything that they were brought up with, the speculation is that they likely found locks on the wrong side of the doors, which is illegal in the state of Arkansas, to have locks on the outside the door because it's keeps a child in. They can't get out, obviously, which the Duggars did a lot. The girls were locked in at night. The boys were locked in, I guess, because they didn't want them intermingling at nighttime, which, like, red flag. I can't. Anyways, so that's the charges that they think. Like, they think that it's because of, like, door locks, but it could be any other sort of disciplinary things. There's a lot of just shitty ways to teach children, like just really shitty stuff. Like putting toys out of reach and hitting your kid's hand if they reach for it to teach them that like they can't it.
Like like on the show or
I don't know that they really showed it on the show because remember it is a TLC show, so it was more about like we dress modestly and we don't have sex before marriage and this kind of stuff. But a lot of the things that came out in like Jessa or like Ginger's book and like one of the other daughters, Jill, her book, like a lot of that stuff is in those books, just about, you know, how they how they were taught. Anyways, it's honestly, it's very, very sad. It's something that's super common down there. Like, just unfortunately, it's
How
just the
sad is
way.
that?
Like, you think about like how many kids these people have. Like, that's 19 kids being taught these terrible ways to grow up, and now they're going out and having multiple children, because birth control isn't really a thing.
Yeah.
It is a little bit more now as people are understanding more things, but like, I mean, you don't have 19 kids and use birth control, so clearly. Anyways.
Right.
Anyways.
I feel like I'm going to be very transparent that I definitely disassociated through some of that conversation that we just had, because that was a lot.
It's a lot.
And the fact that it's so common. Like, when I first started talking about all of my stuff, it was the amount of people that came to me and was like, thank you for speaking about it, because, now I feel like I can go to therapy. I feel like I can start opening up about my stuff. I feel like, and that's the way that you heal, right? Is by having those conversations with people, by opening up and talking out loud.
Right.
I prefer to use sometimes social media or a podcast to talk about my stuff, because I'm not worried about a negative opinion coming towards me when I'm speaking on things, right? Sometimes when you're having a one-on-one conversation with somebody, you feel like you're trying to express something, and then you can have that person have an opinion or try to comfort you, but saying the wrong things, right? So having this outlet, I'm very grateful for. And I understand why these girls wrote their book. They can write their book, have their story out there, and have people understand what they went through. Because for many years, people didn't understand. They were just, on the spotlight. And then to go through all of that stuff as a child, and then to be forced to speak in an uncomfortable room with cameras and shit on you is so.
Well, it was likely still very raw.
Yeah.
Like, there was no therapy given to these girls beforehand.
Yeah.
It was literally just, okay, it's been out in the media because he was arrested. So now we're going to have to speak about it, and we're going to have to make it seem like it's okay. They're okay. They're not fucking okay. And that is on the parents, 100%.
Parents now.
Oh, they're still just living their best lives in Arkansas. Yeah.
Okay. With all these fucked up kids.
With all these fucking kids. I'm pretty sure that the Duggar mom was the one who bailed Kendra out of jail. Like, paid her bond to get her out.
This is the recent one.
Yeah. So the parents are there, still just, I don't know, thinking that their ways are still the right way. I'm not really sure.
Probably, because my parents still think that they're doing everything perfect. So I'm struggling. I'm in a weird headspace right now. I've been a lot of tears, very emotional. I've been dealing with a lot of family shit, like, personally, and I've just been a fucking wreck lately. So, like, it was nice to have this conversation today to, like, not have to go into and talk about so much, like, personal stuff, but like, all the shit that comes through with it.
Get into everybody else's drama today. Okay, let's do some rapid fire.
Okay. Alrighty.
I accidentally closed the thing, so
that's okay. That's good. Which Secret Lives of Mormon Wives star is the ultimate villain? Is it Whitney or someone else? Because that's obviously not Whitney anymore.
No, it's definitely not Whitney
now. Yeah.
I still am like on team Demi sucks. Like, I can't stand her. I think he is like canceled off the show. Great.
Yeah.
Love that. Yeah. And like, what the fuck was that scene? I can't. Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Would you rather be a member of Mom Talk or, let's say, Vanderpump?
Ooh, Vanderpump, just because I would love to, like, just meet Lisa Vanderpump.
Okay.
I just want to meet her.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to have anything to do with Mom Talk. It's good to watch, but I have no interest whatsoever. Definitely.
I would like to try Swig, though.
Yeah. I was going to say, because it was Real Housewives and I changed to Vanderpump, but living that Real Housewives life, that you're rich and luxurious living, I would definitely prefer that over Utah. So dirty soda or Starbucks, what could fuel the podcast today?
Well, Starbucks is fueling it today, but I would love to try Swig. I've never even had a dirty soda.
So Crumble in the city, if you're ever there, they do some pretty good dirty sodas.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Team Jen or Team Zach?
Neither.
Yeah, neither. Well, I don't know. I would love Jen, I think, a little bit more if it wasn't for Zach. But then all the shit with Brittany just kind of triggered me a little bit, so maybe not.
Yeah.
Which Secret Life of Mormon Wives cast member would you trust to do your hair? Because it probably isn't Jesse. I don't know. Is it Jesse?
I'd probably trust Jesse.
Yeah? I'd
Yeah.
probably try to do it myself. After seeing some of those, maybe it wasn't Jesse that did those bad extensions, but we've seen some pretty bad ones first season. If you were on the show, would you be a sinner or a saint?
I mean,
yeah, I think that goes.
We'll just leave it.
Is the drama 100% real or 100% producer staged?
I think probably a little bit of both. Like, you hear the girls all talk about, like, you know, this is my life. Like, this is my real life. Like, obviously these things are real and happening in real time. However, editing is a vibe. So obviously things are taken out of context probably quite a bit to make for good TV. We're not stupid. We're not watching this being like, everything is exactly how it went.
Right.
No. Like,
yeah. Like when they sent the dads to like the villa after everything that happened, we're like, oh gosh, what is this? Right. And then some of them were like, my husband is not going. And I'm like, good for them for like having, well, not even just saying that they're not going. Like the husband's even just respectfully not going, knowing the shit show that happened last time.
Exactly. Like, come on.
Yeah. Okay. So aside from Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, there's so many good other shows out there. Would you rather, well, I guess we're in relationships, so that doesn't really count, but if you were single, would you rather win The Bachelorette or Dancing with the Stars?
Girl cannot dance. I am going on some lavish dates. I am going to go have a time.
Eat some good food.
I am. Although, like, do they ever really eat the food? Because it just sits there on their plates. Just, yeah.
Teeny bites. I would love, like, Dancing with the Stars would be so cool to me because I've always loved the idea of being a dancer.
I'd probably be more of like American Idol. Not Dancing with the Stars.
Like, okay, yeah.
Girl cannot dance. Okay.
Yes, yeah. I think it would be good. I think it would be a good push to train and be like my fittest of life to be on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
Or I would be a bass for sure. I'd just be throwing them up there. Being a contestant on Love is Blind or Survivor?
Survivor.
Different things.
Survivor 1000%. I've never even seen Love is Blind, so.
Okay. I would love to do Love is Blind just because of the experience of like, because at the end of it, they don't have to be with the person anyway. So like, if you're somebody who not vain, but like loves a good looking person, I mean, hello, obviously.
Survivor, you also, you win $1 million. Okay. And
that's way better. Yeah,
like you're in Fiji.
Yeah.
2. Okay. And 3,
on a hotel.
Jeff Probst. Hello. Okay. Like we are Survivor fans in this house.
Okay.
Our friends make fun of us. Okay. We don't care. We love it. Survivor is the shit. We joke all the time that Dave should go on it. But
if you could pick any show, is that the one that you would choose to be on? Do you feel like out of all of the reality shows?
No. No. I would rather someone just follow me around with a camera, drink some dirty soda, like gossip with my girlfriends. Like 100%. I would rather just like a boring come follow my life shit show that it is. Like I would prefer that, I think.
So like hit us up for Podcast Wives TV show.
Exactly.
I'm here for that. Okay.
Yeah.
Pay me to do everything else in life.
Yeah, for sure.
If it was a reality show, I wouldn't mind doing Big Brother. So like it says live in the Big Brother house or Real Housewives mansion. Obviously the Real Housewives mansions, because Big Brother is chaos, but for a reality like comp show, I think I would choose Big Brother.
Right. My life would be more like based around like the hills, I feel like.
Somebody's dad's mansion.
Yeah. Somebody's dad's mansion. For sure.
And then, have a camera crew follow you around for 24 hours. Yes or no? Maybe not 24. I'll take 12. Give me that.
I would take the full 24. I think it'd be fun.
Do you know how boring it would be if a camera followed me around for 24 hours?
It would be
my granny activities.
How to make sourdough. Okay.
I mean, that's a vibe, though.
Yeah, people love it.
Be the person who gets the final rose or the one who leaves in a limo crying.
Ooh. I mean, obviously you want to get the final. I just want that ring. Woo! Girl.
TV bot ring.
Oh my God. They're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. Like, stunning. Stunning rings.
I don't even wear my ring.
I'm like, I would take the ring, not the guy, just the ring.
Just the ring. I mean, yeah, no doubt. Spend a week at Vanderpump Villa or Summer House, if you know what either of them are.
What's Summer House?
So Summer House is another Lisa show. It's characters. Yeah, I don't really know either. Like Villa, I know is Vanderpump.
Yeah.
Like she created that, and then Summer House is some of the characters from the other shows.
Okay. I think I would want to go to the Villa because, like, hello.
Yeah, but it looks like fucking utter chaos. Also, I mean, they all are. They all are because it's TV. So let's be honest. Be known as the fan favorite or the chaos agent.
I mean, if we're being like on our real personalities, I would be the fucking chaos for sure. Like, I tell it how it is. Well, because like I'm not someone who's gonna be like, oh my God, yes, no, you're amazing. I'd be like, no, you're a fucking bitch. I would be the one who gets like who has to like call out. Like they'd call me in to be like, can you just like tell it how it is and like tell this chick that she's being an idiot? Like that would be me. That would be my part in the show.
Okay.
Like no one's gonna be like, oh, she's the one who just sugarcoats everything.
Yeah,
because I don't.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So
not the villain necessarily, not chaos necessarily, but yeah.
I'd probably be the villain.
A little real and raw. We love that.
I'm the villain sometimes in our own friend group, so it's always me. I'm always the one.
Always personal. Fuck.
Whatever.
I don't think I would be a fan favorite. I'm definitely not that person. But I also don't think I'm chaos. I think I just am like the boring, like I'm like Macy in the background, just very quiet, trying to do shit for myself while we're making the money and like doing the things. But I don't think I would see that. Either or, go on a reality show to find love or to find a brand deal. Like, let's be honest.
We're gonna get paid.
We're gonna get paid. Yeah. Watch an entire season of Kardashians or Selling Sunset in one sitting.
I've done both.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say that I don't think there's a choice.
But like Kardashians, that's a whole other jam. I love me some Kardashians.
I was just catching up the other day and my girls came in while we were watching it. And of course it's the one where Kim starts rehashing all the Paris shit. And I was like, all right, skip. Because they're like right before bed, they're going,
oh my God. Yeah.
It was too much for me even. Anyways, have your wedding filmed for TV, dream or nightmare?
Dream. I think if you think about it in the sense of like, you're going to have those memories forever and it's all ready to go. Like, I know, like, I follow like,
that's true,
Audrey from Little People, Big World. And she always talks about that. Like, I don't know that they had a really great experience on the actual show, but her and, the other wife is always saying like, I love that my wedding was filmed. Like it was filmed. Yes, it was aired to millions of people, but like when I'm looking at it as like, that's my wedding and it's right there for me to have forever. You know what I mean? So I think I would be down to, I don't know if having my birth filmed for the world to see would be a joy.
Right.
But your wedding?
For sure.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you're right. Like I kind of was thinking not really, but now that you're saying it that way, like I have seen the Kay and Phil Duck Dynasty wedding so many times and I cry every single time. And it's like their vows or whatever, right? And I'm like,
Yeah.
should we do that? Like we're almost at 10-year anniversary for our wedding. And so should we do that? I wish that I would have had somebody record our wedding for sure. We did photography only, but I think it would have been so nice to have the video of it. So definitely something to look into. Okay, a couple more questions. What is the one reality show you're embarrassed to admit that you love? I don't know that we get embarrassed easily, but is there something that you're kind of like guilty pleasure, shouldn't really?
I mean, there's so many.
Yeah.
I feel like any reality show, like people either love it or hate it, right? But
yeah.
I don't know. I think I've definitely watched a lot of the TLC shows for sure.
Okay.
Which is maybe like, we only got so many channels though. So like when I was in high school and shit, so I just kind of like started there and just kept going. And now I have free will to watch whatever I want. So
what was it like raised or growing up Amish or something?
Growing up, yeah, I never watched that.
Okay,
but yeah,
that would have been mine.
But like, I always watched like John and Kate +8. I watched the Duggars. Like, I watched all that stuff.
Oh, okay. So you really know whenever you're talking about these people who these people were in these shows. Okay, yeah, I have no idea. I didn't watch.
And I do follow a lot of them now. Like, I follow a lot of them on social media.
Yeah.
Just I'm just blown away by, just the shit that they do. I don't know.
Yeah. And then you question if it's scripted a lot of the times, then you see the shit come out in the news and you're like, okay, maybe it's not scripted.
Yeah, right? Exactly. It's like, oh shit, these people were actually living like this. Okie dokie.
Yeah. I'm going to say aside from Kim K, who is the GOAT of reality TV?
Yeah, definitely besides Kim K. I don't know. Like, depends on like the week. Depends on what show is hot and heavy.
Like Lisa Vanderpump, maybe even like.
Yeah.
They're pretty much.
For sure. I mean, she's definitely making a lot of money.
Yeah. I mean, I started watching Real Housewives back whenever of Beverly Hills because there's way too many to watch. So I started watching that one and it kind of trickled off because it was the same like drama type shit every single show. And then same with Vanderpump. I really got into that. And I'm like, I have to make it to the Ariana and Tom shit. Like I got to get to that point and I'm not there yet. So I started watching it years ago and it's one of those things that like, I can't watch it around the kids. So I'll put it on at night when I'm wanting something to put on, but not ready to fall asleep kind of thing. But it's a good one. I
do love all of the like the Selling Sunset and like the real estate shows. Like I think that those are gaining in popularity just because it's like based around like real life, I suppose. Like, but in like around a career, right? Which is like real estate, which is kind of cool to see. Like I know like when Selling Sunset first came out, Dave and I would watch it together. And then the drama all started being like,
he's like
more than he could handle.
Yeah.
He's like, where's the fucking houses? Like, I want to see the houses or like, but it would just be like two girls sitting in this like $1 million or multi-million-dollar mansion, screaming at each other over whatever. And he was just like, yeah, okay.
It becomes too much.
Yeah, it becomes too much. I'm like, this is not enough. Like, bring me more. I need it.
Yeah, I definitely got away from like Love is Blind. Love is Blind is one of those shows that I loved. Every single season I could watch it because it was just like new people and new reactions and whatever else. And it was like this season I put it on. I tried to watch one episode and I was like, this is just not for me anymore. And that's okay. I'm over the whole like Nick and Vanessa whatever shit too. Like it's just they're not my hosts. I just can't anymore. If you could cancel one reality TV style forever, what would it be? Those cringy dating shows or whatever. Like I never got into 90 Day Fiance, but I feel like no, okay. Or like, yeah, I feel like some of those things are a bit too much. So something like that, it is very reality style. I feel like the TLC ones definitely seem more reality than like a Hulu show. They seem more scripted to me, or they just have a bigger budget.
Yeah, that's true.
But something like, 90 Day Fiance. And I've heard the best things about it. Or actually, you know what I would cancel? The shit with the kids. So like Dance Moms. Things where you see these kids getting traumatized every single day and you're like, why is nobody doing anything? Why are these parents not stepping in?
Right.
So that one's hard. Did you
I
think
don't know. I don't think I would cancel any reality TV. I think it's because like I'd rather watch real people, even if it's a train wreck, than sometimes like those shows that, like I just finished like Virgin River and I'm just like, oh yeah, it's just like all so beautiful and lovely. And yeah, there's tragedy and whatever, but I think there's a part of me that's like, well, that's not real. Like somebody broke that. Whereas like with reality TV, my mind goes like, are you fucked? Like, is that real life? Like, I can't, you know what I mean? Because it is based on the real shit that people are going through. And like, you just made me think of like one of my guilty pleasures is watching the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders documentary. Have you seen that one? It's on Netflix.
I've heard good things.
And it is so good. I agree with you in canceling like the little kids, like the dance, like with the little kids, because they're not making their own decisions. However, these women are grown-ass women deciding to go out for the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders, which is super harsh and hard to get on and like hard to even qualify to like be a part of any of that. So I think it's really interesting, like just the discipline and stuff like that comes along with that. However, a lot of those girls were probably on those Dance Mom shows, being told like, you have to dance, 12 hours a day and go to school and do all the things, right? Which is just like so crazy to me.
Also like how
shout out to my mom because she was never like that.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, you want to stop doing that? Okay.
Yeah. That's us. Yeah, for sure. Which reality star's closet are you most likely to raid?
Kim K. She wouldn't even notice that I was in there. Okay. She might because I'd make a mess. No, probably Chloe. Chloe's closet.
Yeah. Her jeans would fit me a little better.
Yeah, because they go from size like they fit a plethora of women, and I love that. But they are so expensive.
Yeah.
Like, have you priced out a good American pair of jeans?
Yeah, whenever
it
came to
start at like $200.
Yeah,
like good for you. That's awesome.
Yeah,
but no.
I hope they hit like apple bottoms one day and come down in price a little bit, and we can.
I hope I just find them in a vintage or a thrift store one day, and I'm like, I'll just buy these.
Yeah. Okay. Final little question here. One word, if we can fit it into one word. One word to describe the future of the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Train wreck.
I
feel like it'll continue to be a train wreck. So,
yeah. One word. Divorced.
Yeah.
I just feel like the awareness is coming about all of these people, and I wonder after they do a season if they go back and they watch the season, like Jessie specifically, if she went back and watched this most recent season and was like, why am I still doing this to myself? Why am I still in this relationship? Like, we already went through all this and he still is a fucking complete idiot on how to treat women or his wife or his family, and yeah, their kids are so little. Like, Corey was watching it with me the one day he comes in and he's like, what the fuck is this? And then he's like, wait, they're so young. They're all really, why do they look so old? And I'm like, it's not that they look old. Like, some of them had work done. So it makes you kind of look like, what us as older, not us, sorry, what as older women we can look like when we do have work done, right? So the younger girls doing this work on themselves, it starts to kind of like put us all in a similar category. So I get it. But he was like, their ages are on the under their name on the thing. And he's like, that one's only 26. That one's only 31. Like, why do they look so much older? And I'm like, I don't know. Just Hollywood. I don't really know what to tell you.
Alrighty. Well, that was a lot. That whole episode.
Yeah.
If you're still here, thanks for hanging out with us.
Beyond the mom talk drama and the rapid fire laughs, we hope today's episode reminded you that it's okay to let that perfect image crack. Healing isn't a curated feed. It's messy, honest work of choosing yourself every single day. If you enjoyed this deep dive into reality or scripted, make sure to subscribe and follow us and leave us a review on Spotify. I think you can do it on Apple as well. Also, we're on YouTube, you guys. It helps other moms find their way to our circle. Keep choosing your own truth, keep finding your joy, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Well, that went by fast. Kind of like every quiet moment we try to have in real life.
Right? I swear I just sat down, and now it's already time to get back up again.
Story of our lives. But before we head back into the chaos, thank you so much for hanging out with us today.
We hope this episode made you laugh, think, or at least reminded you that you're not the only one trying to hold it all together.
Because none of us really have it figured out. We're all just doing our best, one cup of coffee and one deep breath at a time.
If you enjoyed this episode, hit that follow or subscribe button so you never miss when we finally get to sit down again.
And share it with a friend who could use a little reminder that it's okay to take a break, because she deserves it too.
You can find us over on Instagram and TikTok at ijustsatdown.podcast. We love hearing from you, your stories, your wins, and even your "you won't believe what happened to me today" moments.
Next week, we're diving into
celebrity parenting.
It's going to be a good one, so get comfy because by the time you finally sit down, we'll be right here with you.